So what does GPT actually stand for? I think this is a question that a lot of people don't know the answer to. ChatGPT, sometimes we say ChatGPT, we don't even know, right? Let me just tell you, because again, it'll give you a little bit of a sense of what this thing is. So GPT actually stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Again, guys, the rest of the course is not going to be like this, but I think we should know this stuff. So let's just break this down for a second. So the generative, it can generate new content like text, Hamlet Part 2, a new Van Gogh, all that kind of stuff. It can generate stuff, songs, images, et cetera, et cetera. Pre-trained, that's the P. So this model is trained, pre-trained before you get to use it on a huge amount of data. It kind of ate the internet, and that's has to be done before it can really be useful, right? So it reads pretty much everything on the internet. But what does it read for? Again, not to store this book over here so it can look at this book. It learned so that it knows now from the internet, billions and billions of words, how words and sentences are put together in different contexts. Remember we talked about that statistics. And the transformer, don't worry about it too much. This is just a specific type of neural network architecture that's used in this model. So it's the transformer part is really, really important because that's one of the big advancements in technology. But because it uses natural language processing, meaning we just talk, which is very, very cool. But again, you don't really need to know what that is. But I will say this, I just want to kind of give you a quick example here. Imagine you're reading like a long story. So a transformer, what this thing is, it can easily connect information from the beginning of the story to the end of the story and help it understand the entire context, which AI and machine learning had a really hard time before the transformer doing that. And this is actually really critical for processing language, where the meaning of a word is really defined by the other words around the context, everything like that. So that's generative pre-trained transformer. You don't really have to know that stuff, but I want us to understand this as we're going in. I want us to be educated on this. By the way, ChatGPT, such a lame name. My gosh, they have to regret that, right? Anyway, lastly, we've been saying LLMs a lot here, large language models. Again, popular examples you may have heard, obviously ChatGPT is an LLM, Google Gemini, Claude by Anthropic, Microsoft Copilot. Those are all LLMs. So when you hear about generative AI, that can mean a lot of different things, generating images, things like that. Large language models are the text-based models that we're talking about. But again, just think about ChatGPT if that's the easiest. As we go through, I'm going to be using ChatGPT just as the default for the demos. It's super powerful model, super versatile. That's the easiest. But I will be talking about other ones like that as well.